My wife suggested an open relationship with a friend of mine, and she wanted me to watch. My wife and I have been together for 10 years, married for 8, and now have 2 small children together. She is the love of my life, and I could not imagine myself with anyone else. About 3 years into our marriage, she started showing an attraction to Asian characters in the shows and movies we watched together on our weekly movie nights. At first, I brushed it off as a joke, but about a month ago, when we started watching Chicago Med, I realized she was serious. She often joked that she wanted one of the characters, Dr. Choi, to be her doctor so he could feel her up. I laughed along until she insisted that we stop watching when Dr. Choi got into a relationship with another doctor. Now that I think about it, it was Asian men who attracted her attention throughout our relationship. For the past few years, she's been obsessed with popular K-pop members, joking how she'd rather be with Eric Mun and Jimin. She even goes so far as to say that she's disappointed that she's stuck with a white man and that our babies aren't as cute. A childhood friend of mine is Korean and visits us often. He and my wife have become friends. I always thought she acted strangely around him, but I never took it personally until last night. As I was cleaning up dinner, she put the kids to bed and asked if she could sit down and talk about something important. I hesitated, but agreed. She began by saying that she didn't feel that our sex life was as fulfilling as it used to be. I was surprised and asked what I could do to make it more fulfilling for her. She suggested that we add a third person to our sex life. I immediately knew she had someone in mind, although she denied it. After an hour of talking in circles, she revealed that she had been having sexual thoughts and urges about my childhood friend and suggested that I watch. I was stunned and told her I didn't want to discuss it anymore and slept in the living room. She took the kids to school this morning and went to help her sister pack as she is moving soon. We haven't talked since last night and I don't know what to do. I'm sitting in my car outside my office writing this. I don't want to go home and see her and know what she's thinking. I think I want a divorce because she's clearly not the woman I fell in love with anymore, and I suspect she's already acted on her urges with him. Is this too much of a leap over a sexual fantasy? Next, we have best comments. Comment 1. She is asking for you to approve her obsessive fetish. She needs to get some therapy, especially if she can't handle an actor on TV being in a relationship. It's one thing to like an actor, character, but when it interferes with reality, it's an issue. Comment 2. Don't fall for this crap. She wants to sleep with your friend. She is using your lack of fulfilling sex life as an excuse to get what she wants without guilt. Do not fall for it. There is no coming back from this. Therapy she will either deny or just say it is not working, may even eventually cheat on you. Comment 3. I'm Korean, and I don't think your friend would even want to sleep with her if you told him all of this. Her fetishizing your friend is definitely weird and gross. Get your divorce. If she wants a Korean man, she can move to Korea and date there. She doesn't need to pick the first Korean man she knows. Update, 9 days after the first post. First of all, I would like to thank your community for the support. I'm sorry for the late update. Things have been busy at home. To catch you all up relatively quickly, I came home the night I posted and my wife and I were still not speaking. I waited until she put the kids to bed to call my friend. I wanted to talk to him alone. I slipped out and made the call. I told him everything. He told me that he was so sorry for me and that my wife's behavior was disgusting. He then confessed to me that a few years back, my wife and we were already married. She made a drunken pass at him at a party of mutual friends. It started as flirting and my friend did not entertain it. She kissed him and he left the party early. I asked him why he never told me. He said he didn't want to ruin our marriage over something she did while drunk. They never talked about it and continued as normal friends. Now that a week has passed, I found out that this party coincides with the beginning of her strange behavior towards Asian men in the media. I thanked him for sharing this with me and hung up the phone. I immediately went inside and confronted my wife. I was officially disgusted with her for forcing a kiss on my friend and suggesting that I watch her be with him. I told her exactly how I felt and what my friend had told me. My wife admitted that she had only asked to open our bedroom to him because she had had feelings for him for years and wanted to keep herself from cheating on me. I explained that she had already cheated and destroyed the foundation of our relationship. I told her that we were divorcing and that she should not try to stop me from changing my mind. For the past week, I have been staying with friends and family. She has done nothing but harass me through my number. I am proud to say that I have not paid any attention to her. I still see her when she stops by my house during the day for my children. They are too young to understand what's going on. As I mentioned in my last post, they attend a daycare, school program for young children during the summer. As a result, I never spend long in the house and usually leave while taking them there. She won't mention it in front of them, so it hasn't been an issue. I have been looking for a lawyer for divorce proceedings and looking for an apartment in my kids' school district. I feel relieved that many of you were right. Our marriage has been dead for a very long time. I don't know if I can ever see my friend the same way again. I want to start therapy and try to work on it. He's been a very close friend since childhood, and I would hate to lose him. My friends and family have been very supportive, as have most of you on Reddit. You've helped me a lot and made me feel valid in my feelings. Thank you all for that. Best comments. Comment 1. Since no one mentioned this, if you own the house, go back to it immediately. If you don't, you will be seen as abandoning the house and kids. This will make it difficult your alimony and child support. Judges do not look kindly on this. Get back to the house. OP comment. Thank you for telling me this. I only do not sleep at the house. I go while my kids are there and leave while they're gone and spend the nights away. The home is owned by my wife's parents, so she is not leaving. I am there every day. Their daycare, schooling program has those who drop off their children sign them in with both the child's name and yours. This is proof I have been seeing my kids for the last week and driving them there. I have this and many photos of my children from this last week. This situation is extremely temporary as I now have a move-in date for an apartment nearby. Does this all work well for me? I really doubt she will fight me on custody at all. In the brief conversations we have had, she brought up our kids and what to do. We seem to agree 50-50 is the correct thing. Comment 2. Attempting to volunteer your partner to be a willing participant in your cheating and trying to disguise it as opening up the relationship is disgusting, and I'm sorry you had to go through this. Hoping all the best for you in the future.